Okay guys, so recently we had a client of ours ask if we could create a workflow where you could view an issue in your model, but you could also view it via plans. So this is kind of what I came up with. So first we'll open up Navisworks. We've got our BIM model in there. Okay, as you can see, we've got our architecture, ductwork, sprinkler, lights, plumbing, and reflected ceiling plan all in there. And then we've also got our floor plan, so I'll kind of hide that first. So what you'll notice is that I've got the floor plan, which is just a flat CAD drawing floor plan. I've got that at the top of my Navisworks file. To me, this is the best way to utilize this workflow that I'm about to show you, and the reason that I say that is because you want to make it as easy for the end user who's out in the field as possible to toggle things on and off using the model viewer in BIM360 field. Here's what I've done. I've set up a floor plan, and then I've also set up single views of each room in my building. So basically, these are the views that we can toggle through on the iPad. And then I've also got the immersive viewpoints that I've created in Navisworks that basically show off all of immersive views. Basically, this is how I would suggest you set up your Navisworks file for BIM 360 field. One of the interesting things to note, let's say that you've used this model for coordination, obviously, so you've got all of your other viewpoints in this model. They're probably set up in folders or however you've got them set up. I'm not sure how you would do it, but if I were doing it, I would put them all in folders. But anyway, my suggestion is to put the overall floor plan and then the rooms and the immersive views basically in at the top of the viewpoints, basically so that they are always at the top of mind for whoever is going to be utilizing the stuff in the field. So basically, when you're making this model for BIM 360 field, you need to always be cognizant of how everybody else is going to use the end product. Anyway, what I would do here is I would save this as an NWD file, and then I would upload it to field. If you just take a look at that, you can see I've actually already done that. Here it is right here once it loads. Okay, so we've got it right there. So now actually, once we've got that done, we can actually sync with BIM 360 field on the iPad. That's where this workflow really kind of starts to hum. On our iPad, you just open up BIM 360 field, and the first thing you can see, well, you can view just your elevation view. So that's the first thing that'll pop up because that's the top view that you guys have on there. Again, let's say we were walking through the building and we're in the lobby. Let's just say. Okay, so we're in the lobby and we noticed an issue for our punch list. Let's just say, boom, right there, right on the door. So all we do is we just hit the plus button, then put it right on the door, and then we say door is scuffed, let's just say. We take an attachment, we just take a picture. I'm just taking a picture as a sample. Okay, and then we can actually assign the company, and then you also want to add the location. So again, this is in the lobby, so we're going to go to the lobby. Okay, so we've got all that located. We've gone and we have actually created a pinpoint for our issues. So, okay, that's great. So we've got that in 3D space, but how does that work in 2D space? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off all of my models except for the top one, which is just the CAD drawing flat floor plan, okay? Then I'm actually going to go to my viewpoints, and we're going to go back to the lobby. Basically, I zoom in, and right there you can see the push pin is right at the door. If you zoom in a little bit more, you can see exactly what it is, all the information that we just created. So again, you can either view it by floor plan or you can view it by 3D. And let's just take a look to see if this even shows up on the in the large floor plan. Let's take a look at that. So if you zoom in enough, there you go. There it is. Zoom in it, you can click on it, and you can view it. Just like you could also choose, if you so choose, add an issue this way. I'll show you how to do that. So let's say we are walking, well, it doesn't matter where we are. Let's just say, just for instance, right here, right at this cube, we could hit a pin right there and type in retouch the paint. Again, we can assign the company. I've already got that assigned. Give it a location. This location is, actually I think this is at my cube actually, so I'm just going to mark it like that. We'll actually go back up here and we'll take a picture of the scuffed column. Okay, so again, let's say we wanted to view that in our immersive view in the model, so we could actually see what it looked like in the model. So we would actually go to this one, and there you go. You can actually see that it's right there. We can click on it. There it is, everything. Let's say we wanted to view this in 3 dimensions. We just hit right there. Turn on all of the models. So as you can see, the pinpoint is actually right in there. One other thing that I forgot to mention, you may have some issues viewing just line art floor plans. The thing that you need to do when that's an issue is you need to make sure that you select right here, you need to select this line icon right here. And you also need to make sure that if you are doing your CAD drawings from Revit, you need to make sure that everything is set to, you're going to want to make sure that the detail level right here is at fine instead of, typically it's at coarse, and you want it at fine because that will guarantee that everything shows up. All right, so that's it. This is a good workflow for how to view push pins and issues in your BIM 360 model, either in plan view or in your model. Thanks.